All right. Well, it's time to start. We got to start somewhere, right? Got to start with a mic test. All right. Well, it's time to start. We got to start somewhere, right? Got to start with a mic test. Okay, so Twitch is working. How is YouTube working? We're going to get the usual bullshit for YouTube going. Well, it's time to start. Hey, you got to start somewhere. Mic test is working on YouTube. YouTube's actually fairly responsive. Oh, blah, 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 blah. What are we doing? We're typing in words. And Star Citizen keywords. And save that. Cool. Now let's get our camera adjusted. Configure video. All right, here we are. Ready to go. Not much to talk about. It's Saturday, so we're not going to have any updates for Star Citizen. And it logged me out of the website. Cool. Fine by me. That is fine by me. What we need to do is launch Joystick Gremlin, get that installed, get that ready. Then we can launch into Star Citizen. Oh, here we go. Probably an update. Reshade at one point. Authorization queue. And let's just get in here. Keep playing on EUR, yes. Reckless fan, thank you for the follow. Having a reckless fan, I don't know. Definitely help cool the place down, but probably be pretty dangerous. Very reckless. Ugh. Get the Corsair out, bully a hammerhead for a little bit of cash. Why is it so dark in here? There we go. Turn the lights on. Down to the lobby. Well, we're set up for Hyperion, so why don't we just run a Hyperion? People just marching in place. Lovely. Actually, I need to check. Hey, Dovakin. Well, we're looking to start some Star Citizen today. We're looking to get... That's a player. Just taking their helmet on and off. Wait, how come my Corsair is stored at Onyx facility? There we go. I guess I forgot to bring this thing back. We'll be needing this guy. Ooh, ground mining vehicle for elites. That's cool. Like, they're actually putting some work into Elite Dangerous. At least one of those games where I like the idea of, but I don't really like playing it. It's like, wow, this is a really cool idea. And you play the game and it's just like, I don't know about this guy. I don't know about this. I think I need more. Yeah, I'm gonna need more CQ7 ammo. I swear I have more. $50 magazines should be enough. Called six-wheel vehicle, satisfactory truck. Huh, okay. Yeah, I lost all my fucking missiles on that insurance claim. I wonder if I could just, like, buy a resupply here, get all my missiles back. We'll find out. Restock. It charged me like 5K for, oh, there they go. I'm like, it charged me 5K and it gave me my missiles back. So that does work. Probably don't need full power to our sensors. Game. Probably don't need that much cooling. Probably to put more power into our shields, weapons. So my power system's gonna fight me today. And we're away. Alright, let's get a Hyperion run under in. Let's go investigation. Big money. I'm gonna go look for this thing. No, it's my notepad. First look at the rhino. Deny cookies. There you go. Breaking new ground with the rhino. Eh, it looks cool. Kind of like a fat Ursa rover. One of the Satisfactory trucks. One of these guys. I also have the fluid truck. Kind of, sorta. If you squint, kind of looks the same. Alright. Here we come, Onyx. Hey, David Dorr, welcome. Yep, I went for the red shirt today. Huh? But I'm not wearing my brown pants, so I have to be really careful. Oh, I already have my brightness increased. It's just a Drake ship. It's dark. I like how the Drake ship immediately is just like emergency mode. As soon as I go look at the goddamn panel here. Why did that close? I locked it open. I locked the rear open. There. Thank God you can lock your goddamn doors open. God, they love their fucking... It's just... Why is it so foggy in this goddamn place? Like, holy shit. It's gotten worse. I swear to God. The fuck is all this? Is it this facility that's really bad? With fog? All right. Right in engineering. Fucking Twilight Zone, I know, right? Fucking door just closed in my face. There we go. That's why I don't use flashlights. The fog is so bad in Star Citizen. But you can't see anything when you turn your flashlight on, so you might as well just turn your brightness up instead to compensate. Hey, Bullet Man. Giving them some bullets, man. Get these guys over here. It's pretty good. This is a fully crafted one. Even without being crafted, like, it's got really good hip fire. But slap a laser on it gets even better. Does have some awkwardness where it doesn't have like the killing potential of some other guns, like the machine guns. See? Look how good that they're gonna nerf that, I feel. What am I doing? Never going that way. The damage per magazine. Actually, just reloads will get you sometimes. So you have to be careful about that. But I think you'd enjoy it, Hectame. It's not that hard to get. You have to do some Nix missions. Or you can just get it from someone else. I have a couple in my storage, but they're in Nix, though. There's like missions where you have to go fight like some pirates in a base for Recowataglia and Nix. And they'll have like the new gun like on shelves. You can just grab them. Take them with you. Oh, don't forget you gotta push the button, Vertigo. There. But yeah, I like the look of it. It's probably gonna replace the P4AR for me. Until CIG nerfs the damn thing into oblivion. Because it's too good. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Where'd that box go? But here's how pathetic this fucking worm is. Oh, did I not reload? There we go, it did. I don't think I reloaded. I feel like I should have had like 40 rounds in my magazine for that thing. You don't have any dedicated pirate factions? Huh, and elites. Yeah, if I had a full magazine, that guy would have been dead. Instantly. For some reason, it has a weird cadence. Not even used in burst fire mode. I try to explain it. He goes. Tut, 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 tut. But it does have a burst fire mode, but it's auto burst, which is weird. Just ow! I just took a whole bunch of damage for no goddamn reason. I got tier 3 injury. Great. But yeah, you just hold the fire button down and it just shoots in a burst mode. And it's like, what the hell's the point of this? Also, the desync is so bad, like burst becomes a single shot mode. Also has no recoil. What the fuck? Like I said, the recoil is so low that, I mean, now that it's crafted plus have a compensator on it. At least it's better than the goddamn P6. The P6, I could literally have like the guy filling my screen. I pull the trigger and it fires like 90 degrees to the side to miss the guy. Had that yesterday. But yeah, there's no reason to use burst fire, like, ever. It's just, you do it for flavor. Is that the ammo? There we go. Nope. Why would you use burst fire? Just learn to control your burst in full auto. Alright, let's grab this guy. Oh, there's two of them down there. Alright. What are we doing? We're gonna get the mining tool equipped. Kill a pirate lord. What is it? Starfield? Pirate lords? I guess. I think Starfield had pirate lords. You also had the Star... Instead of Dragonborn, you were Starborn. There we go. Alright, now we need to wait for another burst. Might as well get all my ammo recooled while we're waiting. Do some neck stretches. Alright. Let's get into it. Get the sniper rifle out. Got that guy. You don't like my sniper rifle? Ooh. Where's that purple shit? Baradom. I don't care about any of that. I'm not going to search these boxes. There's almost nothing useful in them. Jump, jump. Tiger's Claw. That's how I get all my Tiger's Claw, my hacking tools. Alright. Power core. Probably the first hard part of the engineering section. Oh, that's a good cup of tea. The power core. Boop. Boop. I'm just gonna die tired. I know why you're running. A couple of stuff. I'm gonna get so excited about playing Squadron 42 in 2028, and my pew bugs follow me there like long lost pet in the afterlife. I mean, you assume Squadron 42 is just gonna release, right? You make that assumption, not like Chris Roberts is in Jabatus. Just gonna string us along, like, oh, Squadron 42, just right around the corner, just give me more money. Like, here's some more cutscenes, and he's gonna slowly drip feed, like a YouTube video of a content creator playing. Right? Content creator playing like a single player game on YouTube. That's how we're gonna get it. We're slowly gonna get the story of Squadron 42 drip fed to us every Citizen Con. Every couple of years, they're gonna release another level for Squadron 42 at Citizen Con for everybody to play. You get to watch the cutscenes. I mean, see, you could have this if you just gave me more money. I should probably wait for the pulse. Virgo says that and he gets a little bit radiated. Oh well, this is a tiny bit of radiation as a treat for myself. You guys don't give yourself radiation? Well, we've tried. Okay, so here's the thing. We've tried a long time ago, episodic gaming. Didn't work. What was it? Half-Life 3 Sin? Tried it. Remember Sin Episode Emergence? Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2. What was it? Did they do it Episode 2? I think they did. I vaguely remember they did multiple versions of that, and they just stopped. Ow. So, a lot of companies don't even bother doing episodic content anymore. They just drop the idea after a few years. I mean, that was back in, like, the mid-2000s, I want to say. They did that shit. And they were like, never again. I mean, if episodic content would work, you think like Ubisoft, EA, Activision, Blizzard, they would have tried that shit. You think other companies too would have tried it, like some of the smaller indie devs. I mean, that's not the same as episodic content. Like Chris Roberts wanted to do that with Squadron, where he was going to release it in chapters. But my point is, Cup of Stuff, if episodic content works, other companies would have tried it by now and ran with the idea, besides just Valve and, like, Valve. I'm trying to think of other games that have done, like, episodic content. Or episodic, just story stuff. I mean, they'll do, like, updates that update the game in early access. That's not the same as episodic content. But not releasing Squadron 42 in small chapters, right? What I'm talking about. But yeah, CIG could do that. They could just release Squadron 42 in chunks. One chunk here, two chunk there. Everywhere a chunk. Problem is here's the problem. You get all the hype for your first release, and then people's ADHD take over and they stop paying attention to you. And then your player base declines rapidly after your first week. At least for like, every game does that. We get the Reagent 1 code. Some people pointed out like, oh, this game's dying. Look at its player base numbers. Oh shit, we're fucked. And then get behind cover. There we go. Look at the player base of Elden Ring. Look at the player base of Dark Souls. Yeah, it happens. Like, people beat the game and they just... They lose interest. Okay? It's fine. Okay, it's the other way. Especially single-player games. Where is Tony Z? Where's Tony Z today? He's in the kitchen enjoying a nice cup of tea or a nice cup of coffee with his wife doing crossword puzzles. And then he's going to do some gardening. And then he's going to the zoo with his grandson. Well, replayability can vary between games. You know, some games are extremely linear story content, and it's like, oh, cool. You beat the game once. I mentioned this during my Final Fantasy... the zoo. I mentioned this during my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth playthrough, where I got to the last few chapters of Final Fantasy VII. It was just... Do gift subs? Yes, they do. One gifted sub is all you need to get the Banu lockbox. Only new subs. So prime subs won't work and recurring subs won't work. Only new subs and gifted subs will work to get the Banu lockbox. And it doesn't have to be my channel. Like, anybody who's running drops, you can gift them a sub. But I would appreciate the support. What was I talking about? Replayability, single player games. So I was talking about my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth stream. I got to the last couple of chapters. Hey, Stickeroo, thanks for that sub. Oh, sorry. Thanks Thank you for the gift of subs. I mean, it just tells me, like, this person subbed, and it's just like, I go look at the other part of the bot, and it's just like, no, this person gifted a sub, Vertigo. Oh, that's confusing. Whatever. Anyways, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Last couple chapters, they were a huge slog. They were a lot of cutscenes. And I'm just like, I said during my broadcast of it, I'm like, wow, this is going to hurt replayability of this game. But sometimes you just have games that have that section in them. The unfun section. I'm trying to think of a single-player game that had that section in it that was just a nightmare to play through. That just kind of sucked all the fun out of the game. I can't think of one right now. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of single-player games out there that have that section. You know, the section where you get, like, flashbang. Oh, Fallout 3. You get flashbanged and all your shit gets taken away from you. You get taken to the Enclave. And it's just like, why can't I have my stuff? No, you have to have conversation now. With the president, who's a computer. Or what about that section in Fallout 3 where you have to go into that town to, like, get that one guy to get your dad back? Liam Neeson. You have to go into the virtual reality town. I'm sure that was really fun for everybody. But yeah. Some games just don't have a lot of replayability. They're just not, you get into like anti-fun. And some people, they just play through the story once. Some people even play the games. That was another thing I mentioned many times over the years. Some people just buy video games and they don't even play them. I don't even know if... Do I have my Steam running right now? I should. Let's fire up Steam. No, not even PC gamers. Console gamers will go out and buy games and not play them. Because everything's going to be digital these days, which, you know, Sony appreciates. People buying... Yes, thank you. Yes, Steam, thank you. Steam has to be very insistent to be, like, on top at all times. Yeah, once you explore everything there is to be in the story, why would you go back in to experience it again? Like I said, sub-story games are very linear. There's really not much choice in them. But let's go to my library here. Let's look at Satisfactory. Or no, Helldivers. Oh, Factorio. There we go. Let's look at the achievements for Factorio. Right? Global achievements. Research oil processing. This is required to beat the game. It's actually like mid-game. Right? Middle of the game, you have to get research. You have to research oil. Only 60% of everybody who owns Factorio has bothered researching oil. Trigger an alien attack by pollution. Yeah, that's kind of a... I mean, maybe. Start producing electric power by steam engine. 41% of the player base has that. Research and technology using automation science packs. This is like... I don't know, unless the achievements are bugged, that's like a super basic, like, everybody should be getting that. Helldivers 2. Let's go look at some of the achievements for Helldivers 2 that I've 100%. I actually enjoyed Helldivers 2 so much. Like, kill caught by supplies, kill charger with resupply. That's like, you have to intentionally do that. Be injured all the limbs at the same time. Again, that's really intentional. I got that by accident one day. Samples are a diver's best friend. Extract at least 15 rare samples from a mission as a team. You should be able to get that, like, above difficulty 6. Extracting the countryside. Play a planet defense mission. Only 77% of the player base have that achievement. Like, you should be doing that just as you play. Defeat a Bile Titan. Like, you should be killing Bile Titans. 61% of the players have 40% of the player base hasn't killed a Bile Titan. Defeat a Hulk. Those just show up on missions. They're super, yeah. Bot Scrapper. Play one bot mission. 20%, actually 14% of the player base hasn't played a bot mission. But that's kind of like my complete a mission but fail to extract, and we've done that. Strapping on the lad. Customize your Helldiver. 17% of the player base hasn't done that. Play one bug mission. 8% of the player base hasn't played a bug mission. You go look at achievements, and there's, like, people who buy games but don't play them. It's just a thing. Go look at, like, Dark Souls achievements, too. That shit's all over the place. Like, one of the Dark Souls achievements, like, light the bonfire. And it's like 20% of the player base hasn't even done that. Some people buy video games and they don't play them. Some people buy video games, play them for a few hours, and never touch them again. Some people buy video games, play them once, and then they take them to GameStop to sell them. To buy another video, and use that money to buy another video game. So yeah, single player games tend not to have a lot of replayability across the board. They're just gonna have that. Depends on the single player game. People are still playing Skyrim to this day, but I'm pretty sure they're not playing Skyrim for the plot. They're probably playing it for the mods. Oh, we got the blue bug. I don't know how that happened. Where's my bros? Where's my doggos? Here's my doggo bros. I don't care. How about we just extract? How about we just get the fuck out of here? I don't care. I don't care to explore this place. There's usually nothing good in these goddamn bins. You have to search a million billion bins to find, like, one thing that's worth taking. Oh my fucking god, they're shooting me, they're shooting me! And we're out of here. There we go. Anyways, to fix this blue bug, all you gotta do is highlight everything in your inventory, and it fixes it. Just open your inventory, and just drag your mouse over all the stuff that's blue, and problem solved. Sir Digby Chicken doesn't like Helldivers. I mean, it's not every game's for everybody, but I thought Helldivers was real fun. I have thousands of hours in Helldivers too. Hell, I played a match last night. And I was having the time of my life. That's probably just me. Still playing Helldivers 2. I mean, yeah, some of the bugs, like, I was reading some of that stuff in the patch notes, and it's just like, we fixed this bug that causes particle spawners to spawn particles when you're not looking at them, which causes your frame rate to go down. I'm just like, how hasn't this happened? Why haven't you fixed this before? And there was another one where it's like, we fixed a bug that caused textures to render incorrectly, reducing your frame rate. I don't know, guys. Hey, at least Steam has a 2-hour time window. At least Steam has refunds. I'm pretty sure, like, Steam only has refunds because the Australian government or the Eurozone, like, required refund policy. I mean, I was about to give props to Steam to actually having refunds, and I remembered, like, oh, they were forced to have refunds. There's 2 boxes here. Like, stacked on... Oh, hey, look, an Animus missile launcher. I don't think I have room for that. I don't have fucking room for that. First time I get a heavy weapons. I don't even know if it's like... It could have been, like, just the one place. There could have been, like, one place where it was, like, generating more particles off screen, which was damaging frame rates. And see, as you put that in the patch notes, we don't know exactly where they fixed that shit either. Like I said, it could have been like one place in it, this one obscure part of the universe. Who fucking knows? We'll see it. We'll see when it comes out. I like how these guys take cover next to explosive barrels. My favorite part of this. The barrels don't even kill them, it just knocks them over. I guess I get 2 shots. That's what they call them, AC 2 shots vertigo. Blue flame Molotovs. They basically are blue flame Molotovs. You know, I just realized you're right, Cup of Stuff. The plasma grenades are basically Molotovs from Counter-Strike. There we go. I didn't realize that until just now, because I never really bothered thinking about it. We still don't have smoke grenades either. There's a guy, like, right there. That guy doesn't have a helmet on, and he survived a headshot. Fucking 50 cal from that distance. No fucking helmet. He just tanks that shit like a champ. Yeah, nothing ever in these small bastards. I'd prefer to have fewer loot boxes with more interesting items in them. Well, they had volumetric smoke grenades for, like, Counter-Strike 2. It was just a bunch of sprites or voxels. So they could do that, but yeah, they'd probably have, like, volumetric frame-destroying particle generators for smoke grenades. It's the future! It's the future of smoke grenades! I mean, well, the whole point of having voxel-based smoke grenades is that voxels are better for the, Voxels are just 3D sprites. I mean, we've had entire games generated around voxels. Give that guy a haircut. Is he gonna climb that ladder? Fuck yeah. There you go. Just do a hologram sphere. I mean, you can do it like, fuck. not Apex. Valorant. Valorant just has these really elaborate, like, effects. These whooshy kind of wind effects that are just like... they're sprites. That's how Valorant does, like, it's smoke effects. So you're talking about how they could do, like, a hologram sphere, and I was thinking of Valorant immediately. See if I can find like actual gameplay of Valorant where you can actually see it, see the effect. But yeah, here's an example. Like, you have this flame wall right here, which kind of blocks off vision until you walk through it. I don't know if that actually damages you though, but they have plenty of stuff like that where you throw out an effect and it generates like a gigantic sphere, and you can't see through the sphere. You can walk into the middle of it, but you can't see out of the sphere. You walk through the other side and you can see, but the sphere just blocks line of sight. You could do something like that with like a hologram in Star Citizen, having a holographic smoke grenade. Fucking missing every goddamn shot today. Smoke grenades would not work low pressure and vacuum. I mean, they would disperse. You can do like a smoke chaff. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I'm not an astronaut, so I don't know exactly how smoke would work in a vacuum or in low gravity. But I'm sure that stuff would spread out. But you're probably right. Probably wouldn't create. But you'd still make smoke grenades for like gravity and, you know, when you're fighting in gravity and in atmosphere, because, you know, you'd probably be fighting, and then you'd have like grenades that wouldn't. I don't know. That's nice. All right, you'd have grenades for like when you're in low gravity, in vacuum, or maybe you just make one grenade that works in everything, like those holographic smoke grenades. You know, have this holographic thing that blocks line of sight and then disperse like chaff or something in the area, kind of like fucking Splinter Cell. Remember Splinter Cell? Splinter Cell had chaff grenades designed to disable technology, I believe, and alarms. Fucking A, man. Splinter Cell, there's a fucking reference. I want to say Splinter Cell had flashbangs, too. You can flashbang enemies. And Metal Gear. Metal Gear had chaff grenades. Metal Gear Solid 1, the first game. It would disable mostly it was designed to disable cameras. It could disable turrets and like other technology as well. Yeah, the NPCs are actually pretty good this patch, at least in the ASD facilities. And they're actually really dangerous. Someday I'll finish Phantom Pain. Don't worry, not even Kojima's gonna finish Phantom Pain, so you don't have to worry about ever finishing it. If the developers if the publisher doesn't even finish the game, you're not expected to either. That guy tanked that shit like a champ. There he goes. But I actually enjoyed the Phantom Pain Metal Gear Solid 5. And it's probably because I'm a big Kojima fanboy. I fully admit that I like Kojima and his storytelling. I haven't played Death Stranding 2. Games are fucking weird. Oh, the intro mission's amazing. You have to fly out of that hospital. Kojima knows floppy snake intro. Where you have to like, oh my god, you get the assless hospital gown, 5503. You get to see Solid Snake's floppy nutsack. Yeah, I'm sure everybody appreciated that. But yeah, I've died a couple times doing Hyperion. I'm getting better. Yeah, sure, right. I'll take that 4x scope. Usually, yesterday I died in these minigun areas up here, so we'll see if I do it again. Let's see if we do it again. These miniguns are no joke. Do not fuck around with these miniguns. Do not give them a chance. Yeah, the fucking hipfire in this gun is so good. Alright, let's repool our ammo. So there's all sorts of grenade CS you can put into the game. With a sniper. Yes! Exactly. Watch, I'm literally gonna cheese it, like, so hard. Those fuckers, they will kill you instantly. Like, do not mess around with them. I don't know else how to approach this, but I'll just shoot the guy's arm like that. And he's like, Vertigo, you piece of shit. Like, yeah, I know. I fully admit it. Like I said, you instantly die if these fuckers get a hold of you. It is no joke. Do not give them the chance to actually shoot you. I've done these missions so much, I just know where all the NPCs are. Like, for example, there's going to be an NPC right here. Really? There he is. Boop. Killed him. I didn't even see him, but I knew he was there. There's one more minigun right there. I'm just going to shoot where the operator would be. There we go. Just in case the game decided not to render him. And then we're gonna double check to make sure we actually got him. Because I really can't be ours to get killed. Oh, I saw something. I think I got him. Oh boy. I also have NPC voices turned off so you don't get to hear, like, I got you covered. He got your cousin. Go, go, go. I got your back. I don't have to listen to that shit. There should be guys like 2 guys over here. There's one. There's the other one. And for some reason, this gun just gets a weird cadence to it, too, where it goes... Dut, 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 dut. It should be like... Dut, 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 but it's not. Loses fire rate, it feels like. Huh, it must have been my imagination. Must have been the wind. There's 2 more guys over here. Not a big threat, but boop. Boop. Oh, come on, he ducked. But yeah, NPCs are actually dangerous, like FPS AI. Like, wait till we get into space. See how bad space is. Shit's teleporting all over the goddamn place. Sometimes I don't even bother shooting at you. See, there you go. See, the cadence changed for the gun. Now it's instead of no idea what causes that. Holy shit, we're backing up. That sound is the turret deploying. That's right, there's turrets. Sometimes the turret deploys, and you have to take care of that. You know, if those guys actually walked into the room while that turret was popping out, that would also be kind of interesting. But no. We don't have interesting things that happen in Star Citizen. We also have had plasma grenades. They could have thrown plasma grenades at this door. Hey, penguin! What are the creatures in this? I don't know. Like, they're like... whatever. Just some, like, little shop of horrors stuff. Who fucking knows? Dr. Yort's experiments. This one has fins. And the thing is, if you walk up close to them, it actually gets harder to see inside. I don't know what sort of glass technology that is. This one's just a big turd. Hell if I know. Floppy snakes. You're just experimenting with alien life. I don't even know why these are here. I guess just to troll your friends. Super penguin. There we go. Get to see the electric light show. That is Project Hyperion. Well, that went pretty smoothly. So far. And then we get another XTL. It's not an XTL. PWL. Want to see my cat? You want to see my cat, like, climbing a mountain? Like, here's me playing Crimson Desert, and here's my cat, like, just pretending to be a mountain goat. So, that is the PWL. Yeah, so we got 4 of those now. Slowly working through the recombinant stuff. Yeah, I have this little cat, bird, owl thing in Crimson Desert, and it gets on everything. Just like a normal cat does. I was climbing a mountain the other day in Crimson Desert, and my cat decided to, like, just be up there. I'm just like a normal fucking cat. It's just like on top of things it shouldn't be on top of. Tried to have a conversation with a dude in his house to, you know, get a quest finish up, and, like, he's climbing on everything in the goddamn room. I'm pretty sure the guy I'm talking with is getting kind of annoyed at it. Did they put straw down in here? Like just branches, I guess. Yeah, cats love to climb on top of stuff. They're always on top of the refrigerator, on top of the cabinets. If they can climb, they will. The hell is this? The hell did I pick up here? It says 0 out of 0. What is this? I have no idea what that is. Whatever. How about we go do some space stuff and show a Nadia Shark just how bad the fucking space is. Space combat. FPS stuff is, like, really good. Have we heard anything new about the Terravon last suit? Nope. Nope. Nothing new about the Terravon. How about... There we go. The lighthouse track. Remember this fucking track? So no, we got the Banu merchantman named Wicklow. Like, you bring him rare materials and he'll give you like ships, because we all know ships are the only thing in Star Citizen that are worth a damn. All my homies hate Wicklow. Oh, and some rare armor sets, too. I mean, it was, like, really brave of CIG to reset everybody's accounts back to account defaults after they put in, you know, the goddamn Polaris and the Idris that you can unlock through Wicklow. With a lot of grinding. That's pretty bold of them. Hey, Rob. I mean, it's fine, Super Penguin TV. We can say fuck here. We're adults. We're capable of dealing with cusses and swears. Yeah, you bring a bunch of stuff to Wicklow, you put it into his elevator, you send the elevator down, he takes all your stuff and gives you nothing in return. Fucking scam. I guess that's just how the Banu work. Right? Chris Roberts sold a Banu Merchantman years ago, and that thing still hasn't been put in the game. Let's see here. We do Merc. So let's show. Where's that? Kill the Hammerhead mission. That pays like 100K. Kill that fucking thing easy. I scroll past it. Well, there's number 8 scenario. Let's do, like, security patrol. I don't see it on there. It may be on there, but I just can't see it. Oh, Petagula? Oh, man, her missions suck. They don't even work right. Yeah, you could just buy a prospector. You didn't have to work for Petagula to get one. Yeah, like the only mission that worked, like the mining missions, they kind of work, I guess, but the scanning missions didn't work for me at all. I'd show up to like get the iron, to scan iron and aluminum, and it wouldn't go through. Me and Prince had this whole thing where like Prince was like, it works for me. I'm like, it doesn't work for me. Why can't I engage quantum? My quantum drive is engaged. Are we having a crash recovery? Server crash here? The black box, the retake the caterpillar was like one of the few missions that actually worked for me. And it was okay. It was like really basic though. Like it was super easy to clear out the caterpillar. You just go into the front of the caterpillar, kill the first guy, and then you just wait. And basically almost every enemy came at you. Hell, you can clear the caterpillar with just your fists. I don't know, maybe I gotta do that. Let's cycle power, see if that helps. What the fuck are we doing? Oh my god, the servers are dying. Apparently we're going to the first place we cycled to. Now I'm dead stick. Yeah, the first place I lined up to like go to, like just decided to go to. And now I can't move the ship. I'm shaking my joysticks like really hard right now. Nothing. No control inputs. Let's yeah, still nothing. Let's get out of the seat. And this is just the state of Star Citizen right now. Get back into the seat. ASD Hyperion worked really well, and then we get into our ship and start trying to fly around, and like, there we go. And nothing. Let's go back to Balto's Blind. What else? So yeah, Rekko. So her missions are super basic. Like, go around and scan some asteroids for iron and aluminum. Okay, whatever. Like, if it works, go collect some iron and aluminum. Okay, whatever. Go kill the same guys over and over in this caterpillar. Okay, whatever. But the missions are so spread out, it takes like minutes, like over 5 minutes to get from one mission site to the other. Oh yeah, look for the corpses and retrieve like the black box. Yeah, that was those other missions you had to do for her. So you have to go out, find a wreck, find a body, find a couple of bodies, then retrieve a black box, bring it back to Levski. And again, it could be several minutes of travel time through Nyx, because Nyx is massive. And you can have 90 gigameters between objectives, between one mission and another mission. It's, and the missions are so simple. They're so easy to accomplish. Just find a few corpses and then pick up a box and bring it back. There's not even in combat, I don't even think. Or just find a corpse, right? That was one of the missions. Just go out and find a corpse in a wreck site. Pays like 30K. And the loot sucks too. Like the caterpillar boarding mission where you have to go kill a bunch of pirates in a caterpillar. Like you get some, maybe you get some B grade drops. You get a bunch of like access to a bunch of like sniper rifles and like some other guns that you probably already have like in spades. And it's just like, if you already have crafted armor, if you already have crafted weapons, why the fuck are you digging through like basic bitch shit? Like you have crafted armor and weapons. They're just straight upgrades to the stuff that NPCs would ever drop. Yeah, the boarding action mission, the 890 jump boarding action mission is just better than the boarding action for the caterpillar. Because you can just shoot the wall as soon as you get into the caterpillar. You just shoot the wall and all the NPCs just run right at you. And you just shoot them as they come through the doors because the caterpillar's just one big tube with a bunch of choke points in it. I don't even know if this mission's working. It's probably not. It's so fucking bizarre. Like, the ASD Hyperion mission works fine with all the complicated ass objectives, but you come into space and you start doing, like, these patrol missions, and they just fall apart. I don't quite understand what the hell's going on here. It just says go to patrol coordinates, and we did. Yesterday I managed to do one of these. There's number 7. We'll do that one instead. Alright, Rob, enjoy your Crimson Desserts. You deserve it. Man, can't wait for this Freefly to end. And we're assuming the Freefly is the one causing all the problems. It's just, you know, Star Citizen be Star Citizen, I guess. Now we get to show off space combat. See if this actually works. Well, he's talking to me like it's gonna happen. Turn off these Badger laser repeaters, because we don't fucking need those. There we go. So they fucked up the balance for guns. Like super hard. Oh, there we go. So here's like flight AI. You like that? It's like 3.0 all over again. Shit's teleporting all over the place. It's actually worse than yesterday. We're gonna have fun with this, this guy. Watch the hammerhead teleport. Fun shit. Story of my life. I mean, at least it's taking evasive action. It's gonna teleport here in a second. There it is. Maybe it's based on distance or something from me? No idea. Actually locked on for a second. Let us... I'm gonna access the shield grid. There it is. Yeah, they made it so, the combi cannons are amazing. They do a shit ton of damage. That's not even shooting at me. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, just... There we go. Putting all my power to the front shields helped a lot. Rebalance the shields. I can do the same to the Polaris. I can kill the Polaris with this ship. Just, I have to leave and rearm a bunch of times. But yeah, that's space combat. Ships lurching all over the goddamn place on your screen. Sucks ass. I'm gonna abandon that. Ground vehicle mining. We're at 9.5 mil. Awesome. We need to, like, head over to Bajini to, resupply. We did use a bunch of ammunition. Little Aurora Mark II over there. Restock. Gonna repair as well. All right. Let's go see how this works out for us. Probably not very well. Try to get my Foxwell rep up. I want to get the red contracts unlocked. Ah! Distress. Protect ship. Where is ship? Gotta be careful I don't run into shit. Who decided to build a mission in a goddamn asteroid field? Fucking Cutter, you're killing me, game. Even the debris teleports. Yeah, sometimes they just give up on life and they just sit still. Well, looks like I don't know what the hell got damaged, but some stuff got through. Are there still invisible rocks? I haven't run into one yet. I mean, God knows that'll come back. Like a couple months ago, I was hitting that shit over at Pyro. Probably more than a couple months ago, like a year ago. What are we doing here? Probably just waiting, scanning. Neutralize targets. I know, right? They say they fixed the bug. I mean, literally, this is the same combat we had back in 3.0. When 3.0 released, ships were teleporting all over the goddamn place, and now we're right back to that day. Easy money. How about some more tea? Let's throw this. All right. Alright, let's get to this ping area mission. What if I could just, like, blow these up? Does Walton give a shit? Probably does. Yeah, I actually need to be like... Major torque imbalance. What's the next one? Ping area. Shouldn't there be 4 of these? Oh, there is. It's over there. Laranites. I mean, is there going to be not raw laranite minables in the future? Is that going to be a thing? Is that why it says raw laranite as opposed to like unraw laranite? Same with Azlerite. Alright. I was about to say, I'm surprised I didn't immediately kill it, because that was like a direct hit with all 6 guns. That should be it for the mission, right? Yeah. These take forever to do. Acro. Reco Beheg Battaglia. Can't remember what United Wayfarers Club is. I think they're like refueling missions. Foxwell, yeah, fuck me. It's gonna be a while before we get up there. I don't know why everything starts scrolling on its own. I click on Kovlex. Nothing. I click on Eckhart. I click on Eckhart. Oh, okay. So it does this auto scroll thing. When you get to the top of the page, it automatically scrolls up or down. And then it automatically scrolls. What the fuck is happening here? I'm not controlling this. It's really obnoxious. I scroll all the way up. And then I move my mouse to the right and everything just starts scrolling down. Right? So... I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Auto-scrolling menus. Who fucking thought of this shit? Fucking disgusting. Yeah, it just... For some reason, it really wants to scroll down. Like, the UI is comfortable down here. It's in its little safe space, but when you scroll the way up, and then you move your mouse, like, it wants to scroll down. For some fucking reason. Some fuck-ass reason. But yeah, like, I click on Eckhart Security, and then I, like, move off, and it would, like, scroll the way down. I have no idea what the fuck's going on there. I would pay good money to not have a UI that scrolls itself. That way I just click on something and just read. But yeah, like, you move your mouse to the top or the bottom and it just auto-scrolls. Which is really obnoxious. You have to know to avoid this area down here and this area up here to avoid the auto-scrolling. And it wigs the fuck out sometimes. Like, it's fine down here, but I scroll the way up. And it's like, oh, let's click on Eckhart Security. And then it just... Oh, let's click on... Nope. 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 I'm fighting the UI. For some fucking reason. It's hard to explain what's going on, but it's like I scroll up, click on something, and then I move my mouse off just a little bit. And then it just scrolls all the way back down to the bottom. I know, Twizamber. I know. Such a pain in the ass. I don't want to do No, I don't want to do investigations. Oh, the new hire star on the UI team. Where was that other one that was 100K? That had me beat up on a bunch of ships that didn't move. This one. Destroy outlaw threat. If the ships don't move when they first spawn in, like, this ship could just destroy, rip and tear. Kind of stuff. In my mind, I would try to have fewer moving parts. The more moving parts you have in your game, the more complicated it is to, like, code. So maybe having, like, automated scrolling and whatnot isn't a great idea. I'm surprised how much firepower the Gladius, or not the Gladius, the Aurora can take. Ooh, a cart to wall. They do die pretty. Oh, they started moving. There we go. That was the first wave. Wait till you see what happens to the second wave. They literally spawned right in front of me. And make sure we're not backing up into an asteroid. Okay, cool. There you go, everybody. That's this mission in a nutshell. Next wave's gonna be a bunch of vanguards. Well, there should have been a bunch of vanguards. Hey, Gladiator. You like that? You like how easy money that was? And we got some blueprints for that. We're up to like 9.7 mil now. I have really high paying bounty hunter missions like this one. It's 448k. Let's try this one. Fuck it. How much ammo do I have? We're halfway. It's probably gonna make me fight an Idris. That's sort of the payday, the payout. But yeah, that's the state of Star Citizen space combat right now. It's just stuff spawns in, doesn't fight back, and you just beat the shit out of it till it dies, and next wave spawns in, doesn't fight back, or it does spawn in and starts moving, and it teleports all over the fucking place, and you have a hell of a time actually hitting it, but it can't hurt you either, unless it's a hammerhead. Ooh, a M2. Is that a Corsair? No, that's a Shiv. They actually put the Shivs in the rotation. Who is a paladin? Alan's not doing goddamn thing. Except get the shit kicked out of it. Hell's that? Vanguard of some kind? Nice to see the M series still has the same useless gunship AI. That's not appropriate for it. $1 billion. It's 14 years. The $1 billion thing doesn't really bother me that much. It's the 14 years. You think after 14 years they'd have gotten this shit locked down by now, but no. Oh well, Crimson Desert's fun. Play that instead. I think he's dead. Yeah, his shields are going down. Not entirely sure. Yeah, he's dead in the water, it looks like. Time for the M2. Or a C2. We'll see to it. I don't remember where the power plant is on this thing. I think it's at the back. And he just disappears. Do I have to kill the paladin? You know how much ammo it's going to take to kill that fucking thing? Oh no, new wave isn't coming. Okay. I was saying that same shit 6 years ago, Twiz Amber. That feels like they're finally starting to make the game after like 6 years. I'm just faffing about. Fucking Herald, you're sending a goddamn Herald after me. What else you got? Fucking Vanguard. Hawk. Kill some of the lighter squishier shit. We may not have ammo for the rest of this stuff. What else do they got? That is. That's a second wave. An anvil and a... That's a anvil hawk and a vanguard, looks like. Yeah, just the Anvil Hawks left. Oh, we have one more wave. You know, when I saw 2 out of 2 waves, I just assumed that was it, but apparently we had to lure the target out. Watch it be an Indris. We got like 30 shots left. Neutralize boss. They literally call it the boss. Where is this fucker? And we got a arrow. Hawk. I'm not seeing anything too crazy. Some vanguards, a cutlass. There's like a Polaris in there, I think. See it to my right. Yeah, that's probably a Polaris. I don't have enough ammo for that thing right now. You can go in and... Yeah, it's a Polaris. I recognize that pizza wedge. The question becomes, can I actually leave and get some ammo and come back and kill this thing? Because I can kill it. I can kill a Polaris. It is a thing I'm capable of doing with this ship. I don't think I'm doing any damage to that Avenger. Fired like 3 missiles at it so far. Nothing. Fucking desync shield. I don't know what killed me. Was it an invisible asteroid? Did I run into something? What was that? I mean, I had a missile lock onto me, but I don't think it actually left the tube. It could have been NPC flying into me, suiciding into me. I don't know. They've been known to do that, where they just, like, ram you. They just teleport right into you. God, we have another hour of this. Fuck. And we got the podcast coming up here. This is where capital ships like the Idris and the Polaris come in handy, where you can just sit there in the middle of the enemy swarm and let them ram you, and they all die because you're tougher than them. I mean, it could have been I don't think I flew into an asteroid. And I don't think I was taking enough damage to die instantaneously like that, but fuck do I know. Yeah, I got nothing in my inventory anymore. No ammo. So fucking dumb. Lobby. We don't want to go to lobby. We want to go to our hangar. All right, mess hall. Doing that thing where, for some reason, the game really wants my gun to be in my hands. I don't know why. It's gonna pull my gun out again, I suspect. Nope. Okay. It's gonna behave now. I have to redo all my power settings. I mean, hey, we wanted to leave to get some more ammo. So we got our wish. Let's go check out and see what happened over here by my corpse. There's a ton of stuff. Well, considering how much stuff there is over here, I fully believe I got rammed. Boy, that's a lot of ships. They make you fight like a shit ton of waves before you even get to this point. And they make you fight like 50 more ships. I don't know, guys. I mean, honestly, Stan should be the safest fucking place in the universe with how many people I've been killing. Yeah, look at how many goddamn vanguards there are. CIG needs to learn that the Idris exists and the players have control of the damn thing. Maybe spawn a couple torpedo bombers in the mix. Actually throw torpedoes at the Idris. Instead of just like a shit ton of like Avengers, which don't have enough DPS to actually hurt anything big. Because that's all I'm seeing here. Another Avenger Titan. Or is that a Perseus? No, it's a Polaris. And teleporting Polaris did that too. My favorite. I'm worried about his like escorts actually ramming me than hurting me. Another fucking... How many Avenger Titans do we need in this one instance? Yeah, if you have an Idris M or an Idris P or an Idris K, Polaris ain't gonna be nothing to you. Oh, this guy actually has like the whatchamacallem in BD-30s. Really? The Polaris has size 3s on it? Where? No, it has a bunch of size 4s. I didn't realize it had size 3s on it. This is so fucking awful. Fucking lurches all over the goddamn place. This is what like fighting the Xenothreat Idris was like. By the way, for those of you who didn't do that event, it was literally this bad. Literally trying to take out that goddamn chin turret. And the game's just like, nah, I'm just gonna lurch all over the fucking place. Fuck you. Getting some hits. Front shields are almost down, but they're gonna regenerate here in like in a fraction of a second. Shields regenerate way too fast in this update, this patch. It's so fucking stupid. But they were shooting me through the hole. What? There's my ammo. Ammo warning. Yeah, I think that front turret's destroyed. So fucking annoying. gonna teleport again. Seven kilometers. How the fuck did it get 7 kilometers away from me? Apparently I missed. Oh, that's right. I claimed the insurance on my ship. We're gonna spend the rest of the broadcast fighting this fucking thing. I just know it. Yeah, we're out of ammo. Alright, I guess we're heading back to Baijini. Maybe when we come back, it'll have calmed down a little bit. Oh, man. Oh, that's good tea. CC Fire, thanks for that resub.
Fire just resubscribed for 77 months.
77 months.
Seal of approval.
Seal of approval, I love that. Oh my god, I was actually quantuming to it, then I double clutched it. But thank you so much, CC Fire. Appreciate your support. There we go. Come on, I want to do a repair as well. Strange we can't queue that stuff. It blocks it. I remember a point back in my day, we used to be able to queue up all that stuff. All right. Invalid target. Well, if we just zoom out a little bit and then click on it, it's a valid target. How far is our target from us? It could be infinite distance. Could be kindly disregard. Yeah, it's going. We're gonna do a podcast later today talking about Star Citizen, but man, I've been enjoying Crimson Desert so much. Let's see here. Let's target the power plant, like right here. You can hurt the power plant on this thing. If we get into a better situation. Nope, decided to start moving. Yeah, I highly recommend everybody give Crimson Desert a look. I mean, I looked at it originally. I'm like, it's a medieval game. You know, I don't really go for those kinds of games, medieval fantasy. But hey, it's fun. I like the exploration. I like the combat. I like the puzzles. So far, I haven't had to look up at a guide for any of the puzzles. But God knows that'll happen. What if I could... Sniping the engines off shouldn't do anything to this thing. It's just a waste of ammo. Yeah, I know. What Matt says that teleportation device take? What game was I playing that actually had that for your spaceship? Everspace. Everspace had that, where you could teleport your ship just a little bit in certain directions. Bunch of wasted ammunition. And of course, he gets to teleport 7 kilometers away. Man, this stuff just makes me irrationally angry. Just can't believe how fucking bad this shit is. They're shooting through the goddamn ship? Are they? No, I'm on the wrong side. We're gonna have to go get reloaded again and again and again and again and again. I'm trying to take the turrets out. Maybe that'll stop it from maneuvering so much. Yeah, I got one of the turrets. Fucking Freefly. I just fucking Star Citizen, man. Look at this shit. I'm just trying to snipe the only way I can kill this thing is if I snipe the power plants. And then it takes care of the other turret. Now it's still alive. I can't believe that they put in like those arcade sound effects in the PTU and they're like, oh, that was a mistake. And then they just put the default sound effects back in to appease everybody that was whining about it. It just seems kind of silly if you ask me. We made all these new sound effects. They sound awful. Oh, no, that was a mistake. Don't worry, we fixed it. Oh my fucking god. I just get a couple shots in every time. I mean, this teleportation shit is getting old super fast. That's the cooler we're shooting at. This is the power plant. They're slowly eroding the armor around the power plants. There we go. Red hit markers is a good sign. I said every time I line up a shot. You get 3 or 4 shots, and it's just like, nope, we're teleporting. So fucking disgusting. Need to be on the other side of the ship to actually hit the power plant. Don't have enough penetration to hit it from that angle. There's my ammo. Ugh. You gonna come at me, bro? It's not even shooting at me anymore. The hell is it even doing? There we go. That takes care of that turret. Fuck your missile turret. Ugh. I don't know, maybe if I could shoot the engines. You're assuming the AI responds, like, their engine's actually responsible for, like, doing anything. Well, that's it. We gotta go back and get some more ammo. Bro, Bajin Point's like right there. Jesus Christ. OM3? Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Yeah, look, right there. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to reload my ship from inside my ship, right? Instead of, like, just having ship ammunition in the cargo bay. Oh. Flipping. Or be able to travel straight to Bajini Point and come out of Quantum on top of Bajini Point. Or having internal magazines inside your ship. After you run out of ammo in the guns, it just reloads from the ship. Only 100 rounds, yeah. I don't even think I really got damage doing that. We've literally been at this for 30 minutes. I just looked over and checked the time. We're gonna kill this fucking thing. One way or another. But yeah, this is not worth it. Like, if it was just an Oral Polaris and it was just flying around, wasn't teleporting all over the place, I probably would have killed this motherfucker by now. Because all the teleporting shenanigans, I'm just having a hell of a time actually doing enough damage to, like, specific spots. Yeah, I use drones. It doesn't even have to be physicalized. You know, Chris Roberts would have to have that ship physicalized, right? You have to, like, remote control the drones with tractor beams, change out the guns. The guns would have to have ammo packs on them. You have to pull out, put new shit in. Need to be on the top of him, or on the bottom to actually reach the power plant. It's right there, that little circle thing. We're actually eroding the armor with those double white lines. Yeah, you have to reload the backpack. You actually have to put ammo into a backpack to reload the gun. Hey, if he stays here like this will be great for me. We're not getting critical hits, which would be like the red. Ah, shit. The turret's just activated. Yep. Okay, that red line was a good sign. It means I'm actually doing damage to the power plant. Oh, the shields are down. Holy shit. And of course he teleports. Yay, fuck you. And of course his shields are immediately back up. Fuck you, game. That's the cooler. Wish I knew where the shields were on this thing. I don't see them anywhere. They may not even be modeled, the shields. I think they're right behind the cooler. There it is. It teleported right into my view. Yeah, this is fucking most garbage shit ever. He's not even a threat to me. He's just obnoxious. He just won't die. Hey, CIG, when I get closer to the enemy ship, I don't need my shit to zoom in more. He lost a piece of him there. Yeah, what I'm seeing, this is not what's actually on this happening on the server side. I don't understand how the game allows players to teleport too. Like, how's that a cheat when this? Whatever the fuck this is. I mean, like, okay. Is his shields going down or something? What the fuck? He has taken a lot of hull damage. Now he's 7 kilometers away from me. Now his shields are gonna recharge. Look at that shit. Look at this garbage. He's a fucking flying pride flag with how many damaged sectors are on him. And his shields come back right up. Maybe we're just gonna do ASD runs until the Freefly is over. This is fucking awful. Fully loaded poison pickles. The fentanyl pickles from Pyro. There's my low ammo warning. I think I killed the turret. Yeah, I killed the turret. Teleports every time I get his shields low. He teleports away. Is he inside that asteroid? No, he's in front of it. So fucking sick of this shit. That's it. I'm fucking done. I'm ramming this piece of shit. Nothing. I don't care if he teleports out of the... He would have teleported out of the way and let me ram the asteroid. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna ram this piece of shit. fucking garbage tier product. I don't know who got damaged in that exchange. Try to ram him, he just teleports out of the way. He's not taking damage from rams. None whatsoever. Probably because it's not even registering on the server, like I'm ramming him. On my client, I'm registering like the impact, but the server's like, nah, you didn't hit him. You just flew right through him. I tried to ram him, he teleports. Fuck, now we need to go get more ammo. I mean, we'll kill him through hull damage. Eventually. Just with the C-788s. I mean, honestly, like, torpedoes would have been a great idea. Get out a retaliator. Well, I fired a bunch of missiles at, like, a Gladius earlier. Or no, it was an Avenger. And those fuckers exploded, but didn't do any damage. So... yes, the Plurus does have torpedoes, and I was having a problem last patch in 4.8 when Xenothreat was running. I was trying to torpedo the Xenothreat Idris, and my torpedoes wouldn't fire. So, apparently that's just a thing. I'm just upset by the game, Dovahkiin. I'm not upset at you. Star Citizen's pissing me off. But yeah, apparently it's a known bug where sometimes Polaris's just their torpedoes don't work. You know, it's like the one thing the fucking ship has. Same thing with the Idris. Like the laser beam on the Idris sometimes just doesn't do damage. And same with the laser beam on the Heron? No, Tiburon. That fucking thing. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I'm sure they exist out there somewhere. You know what? Tomorrow, I think I'm just going to play Crimson Desert all day for Sunday. Yeah, let's just do that. Fucking Star Citizen can suck a dick. What's the ship with the battleship guns on it? Yeah. The Tiburon? Because it has size 7s, I think torpedoes. No, not torpedoes. It's got size 7 guns on it. Hey, Lightning Hawk, welcome. The Perseus, yeah, but you need a second person. And with the way this thing's teleporting all over the place, like, you'd still have a hell of a time killing it. Yeah, the Perseus is like size 8s or something. Like, once you get above like a 5, like, size number doesn't mean anything. The CG just assigns damage to the projectile at that rate. People get really excited. It's got a size 8, it's got a size 9 gun, but just like CG just gives them numbers. Yeah, it has a bunch of size 5 torps, but size 5 torps suck. I haven't been threatened by a size 5 torp in a long time. I wonder if, like, warping away and coming back would be better. Because every time I come back, his AI is, like, all scrambled. There's that paladin just hanging out. Cut our... Nope, he activated, I think. Yeah, he activated. Shit. So that idea's out the window. Alright, back to brawling with this fucker. He's like a rotisserie chicken. I think that turret's dead, yeah. What's it gonna do with when all his turrets are dead? I think my immersion's fully destroyed fighting this, goddammit. Wait, why did he turn his shields off? I mean, I'll take it. I don't think I damaged his shield generator. Yep, teleporting like a son of a bitch. I don't even get this power. No, his shield's back on. Yeah, Mutiny was like, hey, Vertigo, how's the... Oh. Oh, okay. I just wanted to check the state of the game, Vertigo. And it's just like, I just see everything, yeah. I remember Jared Huggity was like, oh, yeah, we've all seen the game on Twitch. We all see the game on... We're going to show you how... We all know, right? Yeah, Jared, 14 years. We've been seeing this shit for 14 fucking years. Don't worry, Ollie's gonna set things straight. He's gonna fix the game. Now that Ollie has the direct line to Chris Roberts, he'll tell Chris Roberts everything that's wrong. They'll get those potholes fixed. It'd be like that new mayor of New York. And all those potholes fixed up. Well, they had it was the same shit you have on live in the dev live stream. Everybody was hoping that it was like, oh, just server meshing issues. No, it's just fucking everything's a mess. Everybody wanted to blame all the problems with Star Citizen on the netcode. Like, no, bro, they had server meshings for years now. Everybody thinks there's some sort of Jesus tech that's gonna fix all Star Citizen's problems. Nah, bro. Oh, we're targeting the wrong side of the ship. I mean, honestly, at this rate, they would have been better off just making their own engine instead of using CryEngine. Just building this shit from scratch. Look at this crap. How many years did we wait for, like, server meshing? Oh yeah, server meshing's gonna fix that. The armor system. Oh, engineering's gonna fix it all, Vertigo. I don't know. All I know is I've been enjoying Crimson Desert. Mostly because Crimson Desert works. There's a couple nasty crashes, though, I've had in Crimson Desert. Of course, the question is like, or, you know, what game doesn't have issues these days? Let's just replay Freelancer again. That seems like a good idea. I tried ramming this guy to death. Didn't work. I would just hit him and then the game didn't register any collision. It seems every time I hit him, like, he teleports. It's almost guaranteed, like, updates his position. How much damage can the power plant take on this damn thing? Of course, we're losing a shit ton of damage through the shields. Sometimes we get pretty good runs on the power plant, but yeah, if I could damage the shield generator, get the shields to like be offline. 9 years of early access, early abscess. I don't know if damaging the cooler actually does anything. There's all my ammo gone again. Guys, I got a podcast to go to here in just a little bit. Let's see here. We're gonna be fighting this shit all day. We've been at this for like an hour. I swear to God. Looks like Paul's on break. Oh, Jesus Christ. I could kill this thing if it wasn't teleporting so much. If I could just focus on the goddamn power plant. Look at it. Its ass is red. I may just kill this thing from straight attrition. Fucking kill me or kill yourself. Pick one. Yeah, it's not even hurting me, ramming this thing. Whee. I do. I have energy weapons to pair with the ballistics. Got Badgers, but those are fucking worthless. I have the M7As, and they don't do enough by themselves. It needs like the entire ship. And like I said, if I could focus on just the power plants. I mean, hell, just putting like all energy weapons in this thing, I'd probably just kill this thing through hull damage eventually. But it spins like a rotisserie chicken. And then it teleports around. And then it teleports so far away from me that I can't catch up in time before its shields start regenerating. See? And then its shields are right back up. So energy weapons kind of suck as a result. Alright, Alt F4. I'm done. We'll play Crimson Desert tomorrow. Fuck this shit. And Monday. We'll raid Paul. It's a chair stream right now on Paul's stream. Well, I just can't even anymore. Right now, I'm just... Don't do space combat in a game where space combat is like its big thing. Yeah. It's genius level code. See, the problem is, Chris Roberts cannot exist in the same room with someone whose ego is just as large as him. So him and Carmack or him and Romero would just immediately start clawing each other's throats out. Chris Roberts has to be the guy that has the biggest dick in the room. He can't tolerate anyone else being smarter than him or more motivated than him. Everybody has to be very subservient to Chris Roberts in order for like Chris Roberts to get along with them. You have to be capable of doing exactly what Chris Roberts wants you to do, but you can't have enough balls to talk back to Chris Roberts. You have to do exactly what you're told. Exactly when you're told it to do. And if you do it any other way, you're fired. But yeah, we'll see you all on the podcast here in just a little bit. Few minutes there. Paul Shelley is going to start up the podcast, and we'll talk more about Star Citizen, which is not playing Star Citizen, which will be fun. And then tomorrow, Crimson Desert all day. And then Monday, Crimson Desert all day, because I just can't put up with this shit. This is fucking terrible patch.